most remarkable sales event ever, the Home Shopping Club Bargathon.
Wonderful. I think it's fantastic. I think it's the most fantastic buy.
Bargathon, where prices keep dropping and dropping.
When I saw this, I just really flipped.
You could be missing a Bargathon right now. Why wait? Tune in Home Shopping Club now and get in on the sale of a lifetime.
Will Jeffrey Dahmer spend time in jail or a mental hospital? The verdict in the serial killer's sanity trial is in. CNN Headline News, I'm Valerie Hoff. Jurors in the sanity trial of Jeffrey Dahmer have reached their verdict in the case. They have not come into the courtroom yet to announce what that verdict is. They got the case yesterday afternoon. Their mission was to decide whether Dahmer was legally sane or insane when he committed each of 15 mutilation murders. There are people in the courtroom that you can see as of now, but the jury has not come back in. If they decide Dahmer is sane, he will be sent to prison. If they decide he was insane, he will likely be sent to a mental institution. We'll keep you posted as soon as the announcement is made. In other news, arson investigators are on the scene of a fire at the Los Angeles County Health Department building. The high-rise contains all the records of the county's hospital system. Flames engulfed several floors. One firefighter and one civilian suffered smoke inhalation. The sun is hitting some of Southern California, but rain continues to drench much of the soggy state, and forecasters say the wet weather will continue. Fire stations have been passing out sandbags, and areas at risk for mudslides have been evacuated. A week of storms has killed at least 8 people and caused tens of millions of dollars in damage. Residents say that's the price they pay for living where they do.
It's quite gorgeous in the creek area here, and the smells are like being out in the wilderness, yet the ocean is just a quarter of a mile away. So you get all the pluses of living in such an area, and this is just part of what you have to deal with to live in such an area.
The latest storm brought heavy snow to the California mountains. About 4 inches fell in the San Joaquin Valley. New Hampshire is the place to be right now, at least if you're a politician. The nation's first presidential primary will be held in the Granite State Tuesday. The incumbent, President Bush, arrived this morning. He's making a variety of stops in and around Nashua, speaking at rallies and visiting a shopping mall and schools. At one middle school, an Ask George Bush event was held. Mr. Bush is accusing his Democratic rivals of using attack dog tactics on his economic program. The president's Republican challenger, Pat Buchanan, is also on the campaign trail. His supporters held a rally for him in Manchester. Buchanan says he'll make history by beating Mr. Bush Tuesday, and he vows that's only the beginning.
Come Tuesday, the Buchanan brigades are going to run head-on into the hollow army of King George and cut through it like butter. Yeah! And I can't tell you how appreciative I am of this. But this is not only about Pat Buchanan's campaign. We're going to take this out of New Hampshire and right into Georgia after we come through here. This is about the future of your country.
Buchanan has made up a bit of ground in the most recent CNN USA Today Gallup tracking poll, but President Bush still leads, 58% to 34%. Buchanan's campaign headquarters is right across the street from Democratic presidential candidate Bob Kerry's. People from both camps staged a bit of a shouting match today, but they agreed on one thing. Kerry and the other major Democrats will take part in a nationally televised debate tomorrow. The Democrat to beat right now appears to be former Senator Paul Tsongas. He's urging voters to send a message to President Bush. According to all predictions, Tsongas' chief rival is Arkansas Governor Bill Clinton. He's also pumping some flesh and distributing videotapes door to door, offering an at-home glimpse of the former frontrunner. In the latest CNN USA Today Gallup tracking poll, Tsongas and Clinton are followed by Iowa Senator Tom Harkin. Nebraska Senator Kerry and former California Governor Jerry Brown follow in 4th and 5th place. Well, at this moment, the Milwaukee jury is back in the courtroom ready to announce their verdict in the sanity trial of Jeffrey Dahmer. You see Dahmer sitting there. The jury will be letting us know momentarily whether they have found him sane or insane. If he is found to be sane, the 15 homicides he's accused of committing and has admitted to killing will send him to prison.
Have arrived at verdicts in this manner. Would you hand the verdicts to the bailiff, please?
can see the judge is reviewing the verdict. The jury has given it to the judge. So far, he has not announced it. This trial's gone on for 2 weeks. The jury's been deliberating since yesterday. They spent several hours today deliberating, about 11 and a half hours total. This case first